So I am back. I was on a couple trips and then I got sick. So I've been kind of out of it for a little while now, but I'm back and working on a new project. This one is Project Starlight, and it's kind of inspired by Alice in Wonderland and Romeo and Juliet. So that's kind of the vibes that it's going for. I am still in the brainstorming phase. Um, so I'm going to be working on, I'm using a new template for plotting than I normally do, just to try it out. And so that's why I'm streaming my iPad today. Um, so there won't be a timer. There's just going to be working today. Um, but so it's a work with me. All right, let's go and dive in. Uh-oh. Why did it stop sharing? Sorry, guys. There we go. Let's do it again. First time using a screencast for my iPad, so I'm hoping it'll last. We'll see. Trying to figure out a name for my male lead. I want it like a hunter genre, but can't think of. His last name's Hunter, so it would help if I turned on my pencil. Hunter, but I still need a first name. He's 30. Oops. Oh wait, 30. Male. He's definitely strong. He's built. Oops. First male lead that's muscular. I haven't had a lot of muscular male leads. They're usually a little geeky. He's got long. No, it's not really long. It's medium length. Medium brown hair. Straight. He is, race is the hunter's shapeshifter. Occupation, I haven't really figured that out yet. Haven't figured out personality much yet. Hunter clan outcast. I don't have a face claim for him yet. Haven't figured that out yet. Let's go to the next one. Age 25, female. Short, blue-gray eyes. Starlight being. Occupation, haven't figured that out yet. But her last name is Aster in parentheses because she doesn't know that her last name is Aster yet. Given to vassal, family, and above ground. For now, I'm calling the modern world the above ground and the fantasy world the underground, but I I probably will name them something different later. It's just that's what my filler is for now. Vassals. Oops. Died. Orphaned. Essentially. But her real family is alive, which she'll find out later. I mean, they were kind of her family, because ever since she was little, but like her birth family, she'll find them later. I really need to figure out personalities. Haven't figured out personalities at all yet. Let's at least get a picture in. Do I like this one better? Or do I like this one? There we go. I need to figure out. I want to find out Romeo MBTI. And I also want to find out Cheshire. I can't spell Cheshire cat. MBTI. And then also Mad Hatter MBTI. Mad Hatter MBTI. Just for some inspo. Because my male lead is kind of inspired by Romeo, Cheshire cat, and Mad Hatter. So he's sometimes an ENFP and sometimes an ESFP. Okay. ESFP. And the Cheshire is an ENTP. Extroverted, intuitive thinking, perceiving personality type. What's the ESFP? ENFP. Oops, I can't spell. ENFP. 16 personalities. That's what I needed. Campaigner. And also ESFP. ESFP. Entertainer. Cheshire's ENTP. A debater. was Romeo. That's an ESTP. ISTP is virtuoso, bold and practical, experimenters, masters of all kinds of tools. Smart, energetic, very perceptive people who truly enjoy living on the edge. I'm curious about something. Yes, FP is entertainer. Spontaneous, energetic, enthusiastic. What personality is my guy? Enthusiastic, creative, sociable, free spirits who can always find a reason to smile. That's definitely not him. Where's the debater again? There he is. Smart and curious thinkers who cannot resist an intellectual challenge. I think I'm between the debater and what was it? The entrepreneur. Smart and energetic, very perceptive people who truly enjoy living life on the edge. I feel like he's more of a debater, honestly. ENTP. Why do my guy characters always end up being ENTPs? I can't get away from these ENTPers. Not my male characters, male leads in my books, but often when I'm writing fan fiction for certain things, the male lead ends up being an ENTP, and I'm just like, I can't get away from you guys, can I? Okay, so ENTP. Let's put it down just for now, and I can always change it later. So under personality, oops, I keep on forgetting to turn on my thing. No wonder. I need to go back to pencil. There we go. ENTP. Okay. Well, I mean, that's progress. More progress than I had before. Okay. If he's an ENTP and I want them to be as close to soulmates as possible, then what personalities? I know I've looked this up before. Actually, I probably have it in my book somewhere. Actually, I think I do. One sec. Excuse me. That was me reaching for something. Okay, where is my MBTI? There's my MBTI 14. Page 14. I have a book and I have a lot of like matching of different. Okay. Tony Stark, like I thought, is an ENTP. Oh, I thought I had best pairing with ENTP. Did I forget to matchmake them? Did I forget to write that down? I think I did. Oh no, I have right here. ENTP. We have INFJs as the top. All right, let's investigate. What kind of personality? Okay, INFJ. I'm pretty sure I'm an INFJ, but I can't remember what an INFJ is. They're the advocate. Quiet and mystical, yet very inspiring and tireless idealist. I don't feel like that's my character, even though I have like no personality figured out for her at all. But I just don't feel like that's her. INFP, mediator, poetic, kind, and altruistic people, always eager to help a good cause. Maybe. And there's the ENFP, campaigner, enthusiastic, creative, and sociable, free spirits who can always find a reason to smile. ENFJ is the protagonist, which is typical protagonist, charismatic, inspiring leaders able to mesmerize their listeners. Okay, I don't think she's that. So that's ruled out. So I'm between these three. The advocate, mediator, and campaigner down here. I think I'm leaning towards INFP, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Let's put that down for her temporarily. I don't know which ones they are, if they're turbulent or assertive yet, but at least I have an idea. I said INFP, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. INFP for our leading lady. INFP. Okay. Feel like I've done. I can write that. I've written a lot of INFPs. Okay. I thought. Did I not write down my best pairing page? Because that would have been stupid of me. No, I did. I just forgot to see it. Okay. That's good to know. That I have that easy accessible. Okay. Okay, so we have INFP for her. What else do I need to figure out about her? What else? I'll put song later because, copyright. Um, hmm. I haven't honestly figured out much about her. I figured out more for the male lead than her. She's like an empty canvas. Is that the word I'm looking for? Blank canvas. Blank canvas. So I need to figure out something more. Ironically, I have a picture for her, but I don't have a picture for him yet. Like I visualize him very perfectly in my head, but I don't know if there's an actor that looks like him or model. So I'll have to dig a little bit. How many of these character profiles do I have? 7. I'm going to duplicate this page. Yes, copy page. Oh, I didn't mean to copy that page. I meant to copy a different page, but move this one to trash. But I meant to add paste page, yeah. I didn't mean to paste it there, but you know, I can move it. Nope, I didn't mean to put it there. Oops. But at least okay. I meant to move it over here. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oops. There, no. I'm getting used to this program. Don't mind me. Okay. So I have some extra. Um, I have another idea for a character. It's part of his peoples, the outcasts. And I just have the scrim image of him, so I'll get like more real pictures later. But until I get a more real picture for him, this is what I got. And yes, if you guessed, he's the March Hare character. And he's also Hunter, but do they all have the same last name? Yes. Last name Hunter. I keep on forgetting to switch back over to the thing. There we go. Hunter. I still need to figure out his first name. He's also shapeshifter. Obviously, shapeshifter. Haven't figured out occupation. Straight. Dark skin. Gold eyes. Lean muscle. Age. He's around the same age as, well, he's a little younger. Yeah, he's also, say 28. Male. I'm just for now going to put as his nickname Hare until I come up with a better one. But that will also remind me of his shapeshifter ability. And I'm putting Kitty here until I come up with a better one because of his shapeshifter ability. If that gives away, he's a cat. But not the cat that his parents think he is. They think he's like a common house cat, but they're wrong. That was a spoiler. Okay. March Hare personality. March Hare. I mean, I don't have to have it as the same one. I'm just curious. March Hare MBTI. He is an INFP. And then wasn't Mercutio on Romeo's side? So Mercutio's MBTI. Mercutio MBTI. ENTP. I can't have another ENTP. I need to change it up. INFP or ENFP. What was the ENFP again? Campaigner. Creative, sociable, free spirits who can always find a reason to smile. Not feeling it. I feel like he's more the virtuoso. So I'm going to have him as a... Or do I want him as an ESTP? I think I'm going to have him as an ESTP. Okay. ESTP. Okay. So that's coming along. Who were Romeo's friends? And was it... I thought there was more than Mercutio. Who else was there? Romeo's friends in Romeo and Juliet. Benvolio and Mercutio. So Mercutio was like the player. And then Benvolio was his cousin. But, I mean, both these friends are going to be kind of cousins, so. Benvolio was like the counselor, the voice of reason. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have either a Mercutio or a Benvolio. Just, I don't feel like that's the vibe of these two characters. Then we have another hunter. Rat, because I can't think of another name for him until it's just clues to their abilities. Shapeshifter. Still need to come up with a first name for him. His age is 25, and he's, of course, male. And he's more of a lean muscle. And I've never seen where this where this guy comes from. He looks like a villain, but he just looked very much like a rat to me. So I've never seen Bungo Stray Dogs. I know it's like a popular one, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know anything about this character at all. Just that he kind of looks villainous a little bit, and I kind of wanted a character that you don't know what they're thinking as my rat. So, going in this blind for if anyone is like, that's not his character or that is his character, I don't know. I just, I saw him and I was like, that looks like a rat person. So he's a rat person. And I'm sure someone's going to find a joke about that, but I don't care. This is what I've got image for him so far until I have a better image. Oops, nope, I didn't mean to put another one. There we go. I feel like he's very sneaky. Not just because he's a rat. What's the sneakiest MBTI? That's what I'm curious about. Sneakiest MBTI. Why is it always the ENTPs? Or an INTJ? So ISFP or INTJ. Let's go back to this. We have virtuoso. I could see him as a virtuoso. Where he has experiments. I could see him a mad scientist type a little bit. Or INTJ. Where's my INTJ? Architect. Imaginative strategic thinkers with a plan for everything. Oh, now this is hard because I feel like he's kind of a little bit of both. I think I'm gonna go with ISTP. I just feel like it's more him. Like a jack of all trades, kind of. ISTP. Oops. Keep on forgetting to switch. Oops. There we go. ISTP. Okay. He's definitely sneaky. I don't know if that's... Yeah. Sneaky. Experimenter. Good at hiding. Okay. And yes, he's inspired by the Dormouse and in Alice in Wonderland. But I just felt like I needed the Hunter family is a family of shapeshifters that are only like predator animals. So I kind of had to like do the closest of like if they were like a weak animal, like the closest to a predator as I could. So I felt like a hare is a little bit more aggressive than a normal rabbit, and then whereas a rat is more aggressive than a mouse. So that was my thinking behind it. And then this is not meant to be like a direct like inspiration from Alice in Wonderland. It's just like inspired by the idea of like Alice in Wonderland and Romeo and Juliet together. So kind of like inspirations from it, but not exact. Okay. All right, so we've got him. This is progress. Then I have my Red Queen character, which I haven't figured out. Scarlet. Empress. Also she's a shapeshifter, but she's a dragon shifter, which is slightly different from the other ones. And appearance, long dark hair, maybe gold eyes, question mark. I hadn't thought that far ahead. Let me go to my board and go to my Scarlet Queen. I've been inspired by this photo for like a really long time, and I just haven't had an opportunity to use it yet, so I'm excited. I kind of see her as like one of the relatives of the queen. Hmm. I like the idea of her being like, unlike other like red queens in Alice in Wonderland, like a little bit, I don't know, like innocent looking, but she's like definitely still a contender. Like you don't want to mess with her. Um, there we go. All right, and then what was the Red Queen's? Oops. Prince in Romeo and Juliet, MBTI. ISTJ, and then Red Queen, Queen, MBTI. Oh, I forgot there was a Red Queen. But wait, I meant Red Queen, Alice in Wonderland, MBTI. She's an ESTJ. Executive. I was kind of thinking of having her as an ENFJ, honestly. I could see her as kind of someone to be able to get loyalty by fascinating her followers. Okay, let's do ENFJ for her, just as my current thing. I keep forgetting. There we go. ENFJ. She's very charismatic. Charismatic and alluring. Um, she's changing. Like, my initial impression of her was kind of like one that doesn't really like get um like get in the problems of her nobles kind of situation unless it entertains her. But she's kind of changing just from me writing this up, which isn't a bad thing. I was kind of brainstorming with my hubby, and I think he didn't like the tension of like the idea of her being one of those kind of rulers. So um, this changes it a little bit, but I think she'll still add some interesting elements. What I am curious about is, did Asian cultures have like an equivalent to masquerades? Because I'm just curious. And masked dances. I mean, I don't have to make it like exactly like Asia, but hmm. Looks like it's all like ceremonies with masks rather than a masquerade. Hmm. But the world that I have is kind of mixed with different cultures, so I think my masquerade aspect isn't bad to still have. Let's see. Hmm. Fantasy masquerade ball. Okay, I'm gonna get that picture to my image. Did it not show up yet? There we go. And we go over here, and where the characters met, a masquerade. Nope. I just keep on duplicating this thing. Don't mind me as I try to figure this out. Okay. So where the characters met, masquerade. And then settings aesthetic board. I haven't really figured that out yet, honestly. Still figuring that out. Masquerade. Nope. I keep doing that. There we go. Masquerade. And I will put A next to it, so it's above ground. Library. It's connecting between the two worlds, so U and A. Coffee shop. A. Haven't figured out the end yet. I'm thinking secret wedding. And I haven't figured out further than a secret wedding, honestly. Because they're not going to die. But I think attack on female lead. ML reveals self, his true shapeshifter form to. Yeah, he thinks she's dead, and so he kind of goes a little nuts. I've wanted to use the quote from Pinterest for a while, where it says something like, what does it say? It says, I thought they'd killed you. I lost my temper. I've been wanting to use that for so long, and I can finally use it. So that happens. Think I will stop in 3 minutes on the hour. And then I will try to come back on tomorrow. I want to get back to a normal schedule of filming. I just, like I said, I was sick and stuff, so. I haven't figured out is why am I writing this book? I was inspired by the idea. But actually, I was inspired by some images from a webcomic, which I've yet to read, but I want to read it. And I just saw them, and then I was like, this is giving me all sorts of ideas. And so it kind of sparked this idea gradually. Symbols, I think a good symbol is that picture. Where is it? I had it. Oh, did I put it under hunters? I think I did. This one. Just something about it just like speaks to me. I keep doing that. There we go. So there's one. And I have a couple other ideas, but I haven't figured them out yet. I have no clue on title yet, honestly. It's Project Starlight because of her family that are Starlight beings. But beyond that, I have no clue on title. I thought Starlight and Bone, but I thought that was way too close to Shadow and Bone. So I was like, no. I'm not even gonna write that down. Um, yeah, I have no clue for titles yet. And usually I have some sort of inkling, but I have no clue. No clue whatsoever. Um, Magic and technology. Um, oops, did it again. Don't mind me. Communication, orbs, um, portals, and we have shapeshifters, elemental, and star power. That's only one family though, but all right. I am hungry. It is 3:14 where I am, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop for today and then see about coming back tomorrow and doing it doing some more. Thanks for joining me.